Tubbs, what was that about?
Okay, here's what happened, all right? A notification from the CultureCast episode 106 flew across my screen, and I was like, get off my screen, I'm already on the CultureCast. And when I went to click it, I clicked into it. So I went into YouTube, and then I scattered to go, oh my god, I've got like literally 10 seconds to get back online. And then I fucking ended up kicking myself out of the chat to get back on.
So hello everybody. Basically what we're bitching about to each other before we even started is I started the intro music and like Tubbs was on time. He was on
I
time.
was.
I started the intro music and then as I was watching at the bottom of the screen, Tubbs' picture disappeared and I was like, motherfuckers, after disappearing again.
And I panicked. I was like, oh. And I will say one thing, all right, I was about to make a joke about, oh, watch Mr. fucking Monetization with his new entrance music, but I actually fucking like it way more. It's pure bouncy.
So yeah, basically like you're all commenting, I'll get your comment in a second, but I had to change the music because that one that even though I've never heard of it before and it said it was copyright free, every time I put up that music, it's giving me a copyright strike at the start, so I had to change it. So that's the reason for that.
I dig it, dude. I thought it was cool. And then I fucking...
Yeah, and I think it works well with the fucking visuals as well. So.
It went so hard that it fucking threw me out of the chat.
Music so hard it'll break your tubs.
It destroyed the tubs in 10 seconds.
Okay, so with an even more awkward thing, I have to jump off for like 2 minutes because I have a phone call.
Okay, go. So you're leaving me to run the show. This is going to be...
Oh no, it's okay. It's
disastrous.
gone. It's gone.
I've done this 106 times plus. It's all good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, talk away there for a second because I tend to this.
No, another notification has come on my screen, so I ain't touching that shit.
No. But yeah, basically, so tonight's CultureCast, we're going to talk about Ahsoka, which is starting tonight for the Americans, tomorrow for us, I think.
Tomorrow on Disney Plus, yeah, here in the UK and Ireland.
Yes, they get everything first because they're special. And we're going to talk about the new Rebel Moon trailer as well, which just dropped about an hour ago. And you missed it, did you?
I was saying to Brian, I got a notification on my phone for it before I logged into the CultureCast.
So
I did not get to review it.
So yeah, I've been all we've been all over the place tonight. We're starting. So yeah, let's get on with it and we'll get straight into the comments. Mick is here. He says, I am me. Very interesting.
Hello, Mick.
How are you, my friend? He says, new Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. So yeah, Gamescom 23 is going on at the moment. And
yes.
There was a new Tekken 8 trailer and a bunch of other stuff as well that I haven't seen yet.
So basically, once the CultureCast is done, there'll be like a ton of fucking new game trailers up. Yeah.
A shite load of content. Baz is here. Evening, Brian Tubbs in chat.
Baz.
Evening, Baz. Congrats on hitting 700 subs, my friend.
Well done, buddy.
And keep on pushing. Hey, Dark. Chris of the Smithel Ordingtons is here.
He's back from the travels.
Bazzy Baz back. Me old mucker.
Back from the travels to spit utter muck into the chat. I love it.
Back from his land, the Germans' land. James McGurk is here. Evening, James.
James, how are you, man?
James still surviving Lewis Gate. Michelle Smith, my favorite disgraced swimmer. Hello, James. Now, just
I need context for this. Like,
that's a deep cut. Do you not know about this, Tubbs?
Okay, enlighten me.
Okay, so Michelle Smith was like an Irish swimmer at the 1996 American Atlanta Olympics, I think. And she won 3 gold medals, which was unprecedented for an Irish athlete. And later it was found that her husband had been putting drugs in her piss or something like that. And she had all the medals taken off her. Basically.
Yeah, it came back to me midway. I was like, I do remember this.
See that for an encyclopedic mind that I knew straight away. And I only remember that because I was on holidays in Kilkee down at the beach the whole week that thing happened.
Planning on going for a swim, and you're like, ah, fuck it, I need some fucking
I need some
testosterone or
drugs in my car.
enhancement drugs to get through these waves.
G of the
G-force.
here. Hey, Gary Force. Hey, Mick Bad, Smitty, and James. Manga Fandanga's here.
Sight. How you, sir?
Good. Hey, Mick, G Force, G Man, Manga Man,
Manga Man, G Man.
Isai, and Smith Lord says G Unit, and of course Jim and Sai. And very talking fast. Dark Lycan says, "Hey, Smith Lord, Mick, and G Force." Mr. Fuller is here. How are you, Connor?
Fuller's figures. How are you, good man?
Jono is here too. What's up, Brian Tubbs in chat?
Jono. Sir, how are you, good Mr. Redmond?
Who said that? An up Super 7.
Up to the highest point in standard, kid.
Ooh. Super 7's so good they're giving it away for fucking half nothing in B&M at the moment. Tip of the cap and all in the chat.
My invisible cap is always tipped.
Tub doesn't even wear a cap. His hair is his cap.
Yeah, it's got this like fucking quiffy thing going on.
You're hanging on to it for dear life, Tubbs. It's give it another 4
man,
years.
No, I just got a new fresh cut there, fucking during the week. So not in the beard though. Beard is kind of taking on a life of its own.
Mick says that's some interesting Doom music. Yeah, I like it actually. Doom.
Yes, Doom, I told you, man. It's always a risk just changing it off the cuff. You know what I mean? Because for whatever reason,
it did sound weird at the start, like when I started messing about with it.
But the minute I heard it, I was like, "Oh, I like that." You know, this is cool. I thought you were going to have like come ring around the rosy type shit playing. I was going to go, "Oh man."
It doesn't suit us, Tubbs. It just doesn't suit us.
No, it doesn't. It's got to hit hard and deflate.
It's got to hit hard like a small joke on your head.
It's got to hit hard to purposely put us in the gutter. That's how it ends up.
Lads, Fuller figures, you absolute legend. My first ever super chat.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about this fucking thing. Jesus, yeah.
Look at this, like Connor. Thank you so much, dude. You're an absolute legend. Honestly,
brilliant, man.
You
fucking stumped Brian.
You may have seen like I hit monetization during the weekend.
Yes, you did.
And like it was like for me, I made a video, right? But one of my friends said it came across very confusing, and I think that's because I don't know. I never set out to make money from the channel. It's just a personal goal of mine to hit the monetization, and I hit it. So yeah, I don't know
why it came across confusing.
Well, he was like, "Oh, I'm not giving you any extra content, but you can pay for it," kind of thing. And I can see that.
I don't even mean that. What I mean about it is, for me personally, because I know you long enough to know this, is you just reach the point of where you can start making money. You don't want to ask people for money because of the stuff. You like doing this for you, but you're at the point where you can actually actively make a living if this keeps going. So
I think
it became a weird kind of
the words are awkward and embarrassed about it, basically.
Yeah, no, you know what it is, and this is the thing is, I get the embarrassment, I get the awkwardness of it, but you shouldn't, because you fucking worked your ass off to hit that target. You did, you know, like 5 fucking years of fucking consistency, like.
Of course, you're here as well, so. You know,
like they should be paying you enough, and like they should be paying you alone for fucking putting up at me for the length of time you have, because it's been.
Is it too late to claim child benefit for you?
Dude, if this gets us fucking over the fucking 5,000 fucking mark, then go for it.
But yeah, Connor, thanks very much, man. There was no need of that at all. Like,
true gent,
fucking legend. I'm going way up now.
Hi everyone.
So yeah, there was some different thoughts about the music. Smith Lord said, "This opening reminds me. I went to the gym and I'm feeling a little Thor."
See,
now is that Mike Tyson? I'm feeling a bit Thor.
But not even is the Culture Cast the place to be on a Tuesday night. Now it makes you feel amped going into the show.
But is it the Mike? Is it the Mike Tyson Thor or Thor? I'm feeling a little Thor after that.
I mean, look, whichever Thor you want it to be, do you know what I mean? As long as it works. You
struggled with that as well, didn't you?
Oh, I fucking did,
yeah. Daddy says it's wicked.
It is wicked, Daddy.
Mick said it sounded like I also agree with this though. sounded like a bad Marilyn Manson industrial metal song. Yeah,
A
it
bad
did.
Marilyn Manson song.
Is
a
there
bad
is there a
Marilyn
good
Manson?
Marilyn Manson song though?
I was going to say, is there a bad one? But there is loads of them.
Hey Daddy, she says, oi oi, brain and tubs.
Story
Uh,
Daddy.
Pinky and the brain. Hey G, hey Mick. She says, I love the music, can't lie.
Yeah, it's banging.
Podres Palpatine, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the show.
Story.
Daddy, no squishy story tonight.
They'll all be
Maybe
squishy
that's
stories.
what I'll do. For members, we'll get Tubbs to tell squishy stories.
I can do that. I don't mind.
It's just like Cartman, like with the Jennifer Lopez thing.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez. Hey, Palps. Hey, Mick Baz, James, G4 Psy, Connor, and Deddy.
All the
James
people
says,
in the chat.
all the people in the chat. You know, it's very, 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 very good. That's Tubbs' cousin on the phone. Yeah, I think he got
He got arrested, kid.
now that monetized, does that mean I can't say fuck in the comments anymore? Oops, I said it.
I mean, this is a very good thing. Can we say fuck in the comments anymore?
Well, you just said it again, and I said fuck right now, so it seems to be working.
That answers the question, guys.
Maybe
Sorry, Ben.
Maybe I'll be saying to you tomorrow. Yeah, Tubbs, I can't say fuck anymore.
Yes, it'll come to a point where you're gonna have to Tubbs, we're gonna have to rein in the old language on the show. And if we have to, we have to.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Rudders, Mick says, "Hey, Becca Jono." Podracer says, "Hey, G-Force 20. Hey, Ben or Rebecca." It's Ben.
It is Ben.
Evening all. It is Ben.
Gerard,
says,
sir, how are
Gerard.
you?
Oh, and also for anyone who's sticking around, I have loads for Art Corner tonight to show off.
Okay, so I have loads for our corner too.
And I have a good bit for show and tell as well. So
yeah, so we should really kind of get into this stuff soon enough. We got loads of ground to cover.
We got loads of time though, because there isn't.
Yeah. Do we though? Because we do like to ram down and talk a bit, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, as you have been saying for
that's mostly you though.
The strikes are causing it, like causing a scenario at the moment where there's not a lot of crazy content and we're like some crazy news coming out. So we do have more time to banter.
Yeah, of course.
Stuff in general.
And anyway, when there was loads of content, we used to forget half of it anyway, just go with the flow.
Yeah. We got to it eventually, but it kind of bled into a few weeks of a run, like.
So Jonathan now has decided to test the boundaries. He said, "Yeah, Chris, we can't say fuck, bollocks. I don't see why Everton would be a bad word though. I know they're bad, but not a bad word. And pikey in the comments anymore."
Well, I mean, look, the word bollocks is a very bad word to use. Everton are a shitty, fucking horrible team, and pikey is very kind of.
You don't know anything about football, so you can't say nothing about anyone.
Well, who's talking about football? I'm talking about Everton's cricket team.
I don't know anything about cricket, so I can't comment.
See. So what are you talking about, Mr. Regan? Go have your phone call. I'll take over the show.
I think now this is the first time to do this. I have to do it eventually, like. It's been a while too, a couple of weeks, I'd say. But just want
to
monetize. Tubbs, I was just practicing for the weekend because we'll have a Culture Cast and Friends episode the weekend.
We do.
So I will be warming, and I will talk about that out once again.
Yeah, so I know, just to clarify the rules. I know we've been told we can go balls to the wall, but are we allowed to go balls to the wall like we normally do?
Oh yeah, I'll have full admin privileges.
Okay.
And I can't.
It's delicious rum. I am going to come with no pants on.
Well, usually that's how you would do it.
Heard it in my head, and it sounded worse when it came out of my mouth.
Oh God, that's even worse again, Tubbs.
I know. I realized that afterwards.
Stop dribbling. Oh fuck my life. Jared is
dribble hitting the knee.
TJ, evening all. Thanks for popping on the stream. Right? Yeah, TJ was playing some. He was playing some Siphon Filter on his stream a while ago. Pretty cool game.
Oh, deadly.
Jared's here. TJC Mick says. Jonathan says, "Hey, Jared and Rebecca." Hey, Jared and Ben. I'll sub that in.
For anyone, it's actually Ben on. I think it's your mom's account, buddy. Is it? Yeah. So it's actually Ben.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah. G4's TJC. Jonathan Miriam says, evening everyone, congrats Brian on the success of your channel. Thank you, Miriam. You and Jared are big
Miriam.
helpers for that as well. Where are we?
Oh, you
Miriam.
deserve it, buddy.
Mick says 1-3 gold and a bronze out of nowhere. Yeah, that's so far behind I am. Jesus. Hey, Miriam. Hi, Miriam.
That cricket is a wild
Miriam
game.
is a very popular person in our little community. Manga Fandanga, Fuller's. Thanks, Fuller, for the dono. TJC. Where are we gone? Quiffy or Quaffy, Tubbs? I think he's talking about your hair.
I mean, it depends on where you're from. Really, depends on how it's pronounced or how you speak. Quiff is what I'm assuming that they refer to it as. The Americans might be quaff.
Jonathan has nailed it though. He said more Jippo haircut, G4.
Fuck you, Redmond. I've come to love that Jono is just like in there straight to the point on what he thinks. It's like, no, it's fucking Jippo haircut, right?
Smith Lord said, could have at least done 750, Connor. I like that. I know. I understand the reference. Don't worry. Tubbs is just laughing. Okay. He doesn't know what's going on.
No. I was laughing at the one before that.
No one else can be Brian's first, but we can all be next.
There you go.
Well, it's the first that pops the cherry. After that, you're just having fun. The references and fucking things here tonight. I think I better stop though because Pod Racing Palpatine says, "How are you all? Just working and lurking."
Very
That's
good, man.
Do,
very
my
good.
Friend. Lurk and work in those order.
Yeah,
I think you should stop because your daughter's here, Tubbs. Grace and fun. Yo, Dad.
Oh God, no!
Look at him acting like a weirdo, Grace.
I'm actually acting well respectable. Okay, there's no fucking weirdness and comments out of me tonight.
I suppose for you though, that's not too bad.
And to be fair, she lives in the same house as me, so she's used to all of this madness.
All good in the Blackpool hood.
Yurt.
Miss Steady and Smitlord says, it's the fact that in the opening I made, I'm Thor, ye bleeding Egypts. Now he's speaking your language, Tubbs. Well, you made it, so you should know,
Yeah, very much so.
Mick says, Indisposable Teens is a banger from MM.
I do agree. I do agree.
Hi, Grace. It has been.
This is Grace. It has been.
This
Ben,
is going to get confusing. Grace and fun. Hi, Ben, bro.
Ben, bro.
Smith Lord. Rebecca says, me and Jakey playing soccer. Playing soccer while on the internet. Very intelligent.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're playing online FIFA.
Evening TJC. Hey, Terry. Jared. Mick says, my greatest mini. Oh, Mick has some awesome mini. He has some awesome mini work tonight.
The greatest of the mini works.
Mick. Tubbs is surprised with my drawing. TJC, hello. Daddy says, can't stay tonight, guys. Have an amazing stream. Thank you, Dets.
No problem, Daddy.
See you on the next one, hopefully.
We shall see you on the next stream there, kiddo.
Poor Shabby. Shabby? See you, Daddy. Hope the boy likes Star Wars.
Yes, very much so. A New Hope is where everyone should stand. Actually, speaking of that, actually sat down and watched New Hope with Beth 4 days ago, and now she's like, she has no clue what's going on, but she wants to know why Darth Vader is so evil. So we're gonna bring her to Empire Strikes Back in the next few days. So
nice,
good watch.
Tubbs, never watched 80% of the shows and movies. What difference does the SSG strike even make with your viewing habits?
I view a lot of shit, man, right? I've had a long fucking time with the movies.
Tubbs collects DVD boxes. He doesn't watch what's in them. Just
there's nothing in those boxes, guys. Brian can confirm that. Whenever Brian's like, what are you watching? I'm like, 70s show, Family Guy.
Scrubs.
I do watch a lot of reruns. I want
you sycophant.
I've been watching, but I've actually been watching a lot of movies this week. I have a movie night this week, which has been kind of a change of pace. I've enjoyed it. A couple of reruns, a couple of news.
Bye, Daddy. Great White Rex. Hello, all. A bit late to the show. Sorry. No need to be sorry. You came here. That's enough for us.
There you go.
Just uploaded a shot from the game stream. Brian got a bit sadistic with the taser.
Nice.
Nice. I love the sound of the silencer going.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
so satisfying. Connor said, "Apologies if I missed hellos. I was preoccupied cleaning up dog vomit."
Oh,
Oh,
very cool.
nice, not nice at all. Actually, is it?
At least you cleaned
Um,
it up, but
you have kids. Why didn't you make them do it?
yeah. Isn't
I'm
that
like,
like kind of like the
Tubbs,
deal?
the more I like talk to you and other people with kids, the more I think I'm better off not being a parent because I would be a
Yeah,
horrible
but
parent.
but but this is the thing, right?
Put them to
I
work.
think the more you talk to me and other people that have kids, you understand what I talk about more, right?
Why I never want them.
Now you're kind of
Uh,
going, oh, I kind of get it more. I get it more.
I justify my decisions.
Yes, and I've told you to justify those decisions.
Connor, that's never a
Decisions.
good place to be. That's never a fun activity, Connor.
I can imagine so.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Clean up dog shit you are walking on. Well, if it was dog shit, that would be a lot worse, I think. At least puke
Yeah,
is
oh
usually
yeah.
easy enough.
Like vomit in general is not fucking good to begin with. So, fair play, Connor, for mapping it up and all
Keeping
that
the
crack.
house clean. That's what you
Mm-hmm.
get now for trying to push James out of a fucking
Papa
tram.
Fuller, like
Papa Fuller. Fucking mud. I know, that's lousy. Leave the dog alone. He can't help it. No one cleans up dog shit if they're on site. Jono can be so vicious.
stop feeding him chocolate, so kid.
Jonathan said, Brian, we've seen the DVDs, Tubbs boys, probably for the best if he skips the watching part.
I'm
I
going to have to send
agree.
Jono a picture of of the stack, and you'll see there's quality in there, buddy. I do like every other DVD buyer. I see a fucking cheaper bunch. I'm like, oh, let's buy those for no reason.
Great White says, I love how I got a message to say about the community guidelines. All I hear is F bombs. Lol, I love it.
Oh, dude, we're 106 episodes in, and we've been dropping f bombs left and right.
It's
We'll
all
see how that
Tubbs'
changes
fault.
going forward. But yeah, it's all me.
It's
I
all
conditioned
Tubbs' fault. He
the flow,
he
as you
ruined it
will.
for us. Jonathan, yes, that's why they're just guidelines, not so much rules. Yeah,
Yes.
you can say what you like. Yeah.
And if you're here long enough to know, we don't really play by the rules here. So
So, Tubbs, have you got a show and tell for this
I
week?
do, I do.
What is it then? You can go
Do you
first.
want me to like? Do you have more show and tell than me this week?
Yeah.
Okay, so will I go first? I've got two things.
Well, I don't see anybody else here, so you might as well.
Fine, I'll go first.
I'll make you
Brilliant.
slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger. I wouldn't say full grown because we all know I'm only the
I'll
5 foot
try. I'll
grown.
try not to go. This week.
Yes, Anyway, yes. So all the lads were at Comic Con, right? So fucking they had a great crack and the whole shebang. And then Brian Regan showed up at my door a few days later with a couple of gifts from some of you great people in the chat. First up is James with Brian. You love this Batman Reptilian,
Nice.
right? But it's not just Batman Reptilian. It's an entire fucking 6 fucking book run, which is all the book with the deadly artworks and everything. Look at that shit, boy.
That is really cool.
Like, look.
I'd actually forgotten I called out to you. Do you know that?
You did, yes. And poor Brian was sick as a dog, and I wouldn't shut up talking.
Oh, I'm 100%
So
better
James,
now. Don't
thank
worry.
you very much, buddy. Always appreciated, and you don't ever need to do that, but it's appreciated nonetheless. It's a lovely gift, and I am fucking very, very much fucking appreciated. It's a great series as well, Brian. It's the artwork is very different. I think that was James's point. Was he wanted to kind of send me. He wanted to send me something that had like different style to it, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
And it's a great read as well so far. I'm like 2 books in. It's really cool. And then like I'm gonna say one thing about the next item, right? For one, I can't believe Connor Fuller brought it to fucking Comic Con to begin with. Like,
Can I interject on this a bit though?
you can.
So I was there as well. Connor just
You were.
brought it. I think he pretty much left it with his missus the whole day.
I was about that.
I'm sure like there's a few in the chat that can reconcile that story as well.
I was going to ask her, right? I was going to send. I was like, did he leave it with the missus, or did he drop it with you at the beginning? Because if he
No.
not, this is a pretty
I,
big fucking thing.
I there was a point where I was like, I'll take that. And he's like, no, I'll leave it there. We'll go looking for this Street Fighter figure.
So Connor's more of a legend than I ever thought.
100%. Okay, I'll put you
Not
back
only
in.
will I bring a big ass gift, I'm going to
There you
leave
go,
it with my
Tubbs.
missus the entire time at Comic Con, and fucking we
Manga
go around.
Fandango says, yep, I can vouch for that.
So Manga knows what I'm talking about right now. But anyway, for anyone that doesn't know, all right, when we hit 100 episodes, and Connor Fuller was nice enough to pop on and just for no reason than just being a fucking sound individual and a fucking genuinely cool dude, decided to get me a gift. And then he showed up to Comic Con and literally made his missus carry it around Comic Con, and gave it to Brian. And then Brian showed up on my door, for anyone that hasn't seen it, with this fucking amazing fucking thing. It is
See, he just
the
about
Flash
fits in the
movie,
box.
1989 Batmobile. And anyone that knows me knows, Brian knows this very well, and I'm sure Connor knows now as well, and all of that. I fucking love me some Michael Keaton Batman. Like, Brian has pictures of me curled up on a floor.
I put it in the Culturecast group. Just
yeah.
show
I
everybody.
genuinely got my daughter to take photographs of me curled up in the fetal position. She's like, it's a fucking toy, Dad. I'm like, you don't understand. You just don't get it. So this is the fucking. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry again because I did that on another episode, and it fucking nobody wants to see that. You know, nobody wants to see the Hobbit cry. But Connor, I am absolutely fucking 100% blown away. I haven't opened it yet, right? But there's a reason for it, because I am going to shoot a little badass video with this motherfucker during the week, and I will tag Connor and all of y'all in that video when it's done, and yeah, we'll see what I can fucking do. But yeah, so anyway, fucking look at that shit. Fucking Batmobile. Connor, you absolute legend. Fucking loves you.
So before I move on to my ones, just
Yes.
go through the rest of the comments. Mick says 98% of the show is basically Tuzzy Wubsy saying fucking.
It is like anyone that comes on, you hear a lot of the F word.
Just building and painting the USS Blobby. Awesome. Ben says Tubbs may be older than me, but I'm taller and I have more leg hair than you would have.
I mean, I don't know about the leg hair. I'm pretty hairy, buddy, but you definitely are taller.
To be fair, Ben, Tubbs is the tallest midget on the stream.
I am always the tallest midget on the stream.
Dagon is here. Hey, Dagon, how are you, dude?
Story, dude.
Nice. Dagon. Smitlord says, art by Liam Sharp, written by Ennis. A good story, that Batman one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I agree, Smitlord.
Hey, Dagon. James says, no bother, man. Glad to send you it.
Yeah, I am very, very much appreciated, buddy.
Sup, Dagon. Manga says, oh, we'll have to look into them. And Dagon says, I hope all are well on this eve of another Star Wars story. Oh, we have plenty of chat about that later on. Yep, I can vouch for that. Connor says, I left it with the missus because Jared Kane wouldn't carry it.
So Jared refused to carry it, so you fucking passed it to the miss. I fucking love it. This story gets even better every time.
Jonathan then says, Brian was well fucking wide to the whole carrying of the Batmobile. He managed to spend a good deal of the time not holding said box.
He held it for a long time in said car.
Savage Connor, lovely thing to do. It was, honestly.
Yeah, genuine.
Holy cow! I can hear Connor's head swelling from here.
Dude, swell away, because genuinely, like, fucking. I mean, I've said it to you off the cast as well. You'd never needed to do that, but I appreciate every bit of it, man. It's just a genuine fucking lovely gift.
Good for Mr. Fuller. Connor says, Harry Houdini had the patch on Brian when he spotted the black bag.
Brian was like, fuck you, Connor, I'm not holding it.
Jonathan said, Tubbs is exactly 2.5 Batmobile boxes tall.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm going to fucking try and fit myself in that in video form.
I think you would fit in the box, actually.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
Like, it's not a way you stand down in a bin to fit everything in.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can chance it.
I mean, like, yeah, get someone to film that shit.
Yeah, I'll go 100%. It's me. If I do it, I'll be filming it.
Mick says, sounds like closest thing to toy porn, Tubbs.
Yes.
Nice Matmobile.
It is very
Connor
cool, man.
says that's a Hot Wheels box. Fuck, it
It
didn't
fucking
feel like
really
a
is.
Hot
To
Wheels
everyone else,
box.
it's like a fucking tiny box. To me, it's a fucking huge man.
It's a huge man. Okay.
It's a
Uh,
huge man. It is, boy.
John Lol. Open it, says Gerard.
Would I open it right now
It's up to you. That's all I'll
while
say.
you are doing your thing?
Ju-
Okay.
Apologies if I mess up your name. Jui? Jui? Anyway, they say, hey, when will Ahsoka release? In how many hours? Because I can't find a date and time. RP. So it's 10 o'clock now. So I think it's 2 a.m. Irish time. So 4 hours exactly from now.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
should launch.
So if you are up
And
until all
GeForce had
hours of the
already
morning,
done the math for me. So
so how many people are actually going to stay up to watch it tonight, or is everyone going to wait till tomorrow? Now, and another question I have is this also weekly viewing?
2 episodes tonight.
Okay, it's first two episodes, and I've heard that these episodes are either what like really short or really long.
They're standard Disney, like 30 to 40
Okay,
minutes, I
okay.
think.
I've seen a thing online about them being like the runtime. People were like, "Oh, like, why is the runtime so like?"
But they should be used to it by now. It's 3 years worth of TV
Yeah,
shows.
it's very fucking weird.
James was the right sly dog this week. Yes, I
What
did
did
hear
James do?
there was addresses being swapped around. I heard.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I know about Connor. Glad to send it to you. Plus, your pick looked amazing. So yeah, James got Connor Star Wars Black Series Darth Malgus, which is
Wow,
quite
very
a nice
cool.
figure as well.
James, this fucking lads, you're just fucking awesome dudes. Like,
It's on 9 p.m. here, so I'll stay up, lol. I'll wait till tomorrow and avoid social media too, especially avoid Ways of the Sith because he's going to post about it all over the place.
yeah, Waze is going to be like Star Wars
he's
fucking.
he's like a child on
If you
Christmas
want
Eve.
Star Wars porn, go on Waze's channel.
No, he does do great reviews though.
Yes.
Egon says it will not be that late out here on the west coast. Okay, so I'll do my
So get your show on and tell
okay.
us about it.
So Tubbs, I think this would suit you great. My cousin was in Disneyland last week, and
Awesome.
he brought me back this little mini Mjolnir keychain, and
Fucking deadly.
it's about the right height for you, like, isn't it?
It really is, man. And now, I mean, I feel I would be worthy enough to wield it.
And there's a nice little bit of weight in this thing as well. So cool, yeah.
I mean,
Very
I'm
happy with
forever
it.
swinging my hammer, like.
You can't swing it far. That's all I'd say.
Yeah, you just totally set me up for that one, like.
Remember last week I was saying we got I think James got figures as well, a 50% sale on Dublin City Comics.
Yes, yes.
Well, those figures arrived the day after last week's Culture Cast. So there's Wingnut,
Oh
the
well,
TMNT animated
what a
series,
class!
and Screw Loose. And they're pretty
Vibrant
good.
colors, I love it.
Yeah, I love the animated colors. They're so cool. And I got these for like 20, was it 30 quid altogether for 2 of them. And yeah, pretty cool. I'm knocking shit now, so bear with me. And yeah, Tubbs, I got this figure as well. I know who it is now, though. Thanks.
You do. For anyone that doesn't know what happens,
Do not tell any more people, Tubbs.
I had read bits and pieces, and I had seen loads about this story online. And not for any spoilers, is I spoiled the ending of the comic for Brian before he even read it because I assumed it was just what the story was. That's my bad. Totally on me.
So yeah, that's the last Ronin figure.
And it's a fucking beast of a figure, dude.
Version.
Now, is that a NECA or is that another brand?
No, it's NECA.
Oh, NECA, yeah.
Pretty cool. There's
He's really fucking cool, yeah.
So much stuff that comes with him. Watch the thing at the back for holding the sword and the.
He looks like a beefy boy.
The bow staff. Quite heavy, yeah, and there's a couple of different heads and stuff with it as well. And I almost nearly dropped it, which would have been disastrous.
Last week another disaster now in this week.
Last week as well, I have to give a shout out to Jared Kane for spotting this in Forbidden Planet and taking a picture of it. And I then got in contact with Forbidden Planet and they sent it out. The Jada Toys Fei Long. I ended up
with accessories.
Paying €27 for him after like cancelling one on Amazon that was like 40 quid. So yeah, he's absolutely class. basically like look at that articulation, how high up you can get his feet and stuff. I know I can't do very well there now, like.
Fucking deadly, man. No, like you were saying to me that they're they're from like the evil Ryu to like the ones you've gotten so far. It's like they are genuinely sturdy fuckers.
And of course, that one as well I have
As
already.
I was about to say it, and I was like, oh, maybe he has this to show next. I won't ruin it. But you were saying that they're genuinely fucking sturdy and they stand up well and everything. Like,
I would say they're probably the best new line I've had in a couple of years. I'd say.
I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Well,
And
generally, yeah.
it makes obviously it makes you more inclined now to keep buying the line.
And the last thing that I have was this one arrived this evening.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Chun-Li.
I mean, you showed me a picture of it earlier. She looks really fucking cool. Like,
I haven't even had a chance to open it yet, obviously, but they're fucking incredible. And once I have her now started or whatever.
so explain to me. So you've got all three of the first wave now, yeah?
Yeah.
4 including the San Diego Comic Con exclusive Evil Ryu. But what's coming in wave 2?
I think next is Ken, Blanca, and Dalsim. No, Ken, Dalsim, and Bison. I meant to say.
Okay, fuck me. Fuck, there's 3 I want. Like, I'm gonna buy all 3 of those. Like, as I said to you, I'm gonna get Ken anyway.
I'm actually going to look this up because I know they revealed
But
Cammy as
Blanca,
well.
fuck me.
No, Blanca isn't out yet. I haven't seen him yet anyway.
But yeah, okay. So I mean, even if he's not for wave 2, he'd be probably wave 3. Could be possibly even wave 4. Because it all depends as well, doesn't it? It all depends. Is Cammy that one? Is Guile that one?
Okay, yeah, so I fucked up. It's wave 3 is Cammy, DJ, and Guile.
And who's wave 2?
Oh, you're right. Ken, Bison, and Dalsim.
Okay. Still
That's
3 I
all,
want because
that's all they've revealed so far.
yeah, no, but I mean, even out of do you know what? Out of the 3 waves, I want them all. Do I fucking want them all? And I've never
Yeah.
felt. I mean, obviously, I'm a big DC McFarlane fucking fan. I like their figures, but I've never wanted a line like in its entirety, and this one seems to be piquing my fancy. Like,
And you picked up one, didn't you, today
I
or
did.
yesterday?
I wasn't going to say it till I received it, but yes, for all there in the chat. I fucking actually purchased a Ryu yesterday, so it's on. It's been dispatched as of today.
You're on it like a car bonnet, as they say.
Now, no, as I said to you, was like, I mean, Brian knows me. I'm very selective with my purchases and stuff when it comes to. Kind of have to be because I have 3 fucking kids and I kind of have no choice. But this time I was there and I kept saying to Brian, "I'm gonna buy it, buddy. I think I might buy it." And he was just do it, and I was like, and 10 minutes later, I was like, "I did it. I just fucking bit the bullet and got it." So yeah, so I fucking officially, and I knew once I bought this, I was kind of going, okay, I'm in this one now. Like, I really want these fucking figures, so I'm definitely
In
going
at
to
the
have
ground
to
floor.
continue these purchases as I go. Like, or if I can at least get the original fucking Street Fighter 2 lineup, I'll be happy.
Well, they're going to do like the whole Ultra Street Fighter roster anyway, like so.
Yeah.
And
I
Connor
mean,
says
there's some of them characters I probably might not get, but like the originals, like like Bison, Dalsim, Blanca, Ken
the
Ryu,
the original 12, is it?
yeah, there's like
Is it 12 or
things
16?
Saga, Vega kind of thing that I will be getting.
Connor says I have that Hammercock ring too. Nice.
You do, buddy.
Rolando's here. Hey, Rolando.
Rolando, how are you, sir?
Brian, are you picking up that animated turtle van? Yeah, it looks nice, and it fits the animated ones as well. The NECA ones. I don't know though because I don't have much space left for them.
I mean, do you have any room left in that room?
I mean, yeah, like I can move.
I mean, but are you getting to a point now where you're going to go, oh, I need to restructure some?
I could fit another Detal from the corner.
We could get another van in there.
Well, see, like at the time I only got 4, and I could have gotten 6, and I was actually sickened then that I didn't get the 6, like because I would have fit them in all of them somewhere. Because I did end up getting what I might get is one of those bookcases that James got from what's that Swedish shop, Jisk. There we go. I have one of those already, and it's full. Like,
Oh yes. That's the furniture store, right?
Yeah. That's where you buy
Yes.
furniture.
Oh, yeah.
Rolando says, okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Rebecca Mordigan, Jonathan Redmond, G-Force Racing 20, James McGurk, Connor Gerard, Dewey Mang Van Dang, Mick Holland, Smith Lord, Pod Racing Palpatine, and Great White Rex. And that's all I'm doing that. Never again. And yeah, Rolando was saying hi to all you guys. So yeah. And now everybody's saying hi back to Rolando. Oh, you missed two. He said TJC, Miss Eddie, Grace and Fun, and Miss Eddie's gone to bed, I think. Rolando Pal, here Rolando, Manga Fandanga, Chun Li.
Yeah. As I was saying to Brian, as I wondered, does that Chun Li come with like her own shower scene?
No, there's
from
no
the
shower
original?
in the box that I've seen so far, anyway, Tubbs.
Are you sure? Because I mean, that
It's
was a
just a
main
piece of plastic, though, but yeah,
that was a main part of her storyline, like, wasn't
no.
it? Vegas seems to think so.
Well, Vega's face was fucked after it, so yeah.
That was a
Uh,
banging scene.
Tubbs, if you plan on jumping on the Street Fighter line, you would want to nab them early as these are setting out fast.
Yeah, I'm learning that Brian was kind of saying that to me. I need to kind of grab him. Like, I can't like pussyfoot around. I need to just get them.
I was going to say something, but I won't because there's.
Well,
People.
did I say a word in there that you
No.
decided you?
It was only my brain going down there. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is
because I
James
said pussy,
McGrath.
right?
No. Jonathan. Mangavananga said they all seem to be still on pre-order here, Jono. Yeah, I still need to cancel one or two more. I think Star Action Figures are going to cancel my account if I cancel more. Mangavananga, Gerard, and Big Bang Comics actually have the SDCC one up for pre-order as well.
Oh, the Ryu one.
Yeah, the one I got.
Deadly. Okay. So I mean, I've seen even myself by looking with Amazon and Forbidden Planet and Big Bang, we seem to be getting them over this side now.
They'll start moving, yeah. So
Yeah.
Gerard Kane, hey Gerard. Gerard's in the chat.
Jared, how are you?
Smith Lord speaks. Mick
He daddy
Hoolan.
does.
Hail Rolando Flores. Gerard, my man. Jonathan said, and Amazon UK got the Mensai where I got Chun-Li. Yeah, that's where I got her as well. She seems to be on a back order now, though, so I don't know what's the story
and I
there.
was going to Forbidden Planet, but you had actually tipped me off that they were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. So so Brian was nice enough to get me an active link in Amazon, and I went straight in.
Straight away, like, just in case.
And I also purchased one of those. I don't know what they're called. Those figures that are completely just grey with all the accessories.
Oh, a blank.
Yes, you were doing the thing
for like
all
my
the poses
brain
and
just now.
stuff. Yeah. I'm going to just use it for fucking like storyboarding and just gestures and stuff, I think. Sure.
Okay. So before we go on with the show, I just want to show this out there again. This Saturday night between the time of 11 p.m. and 12 p.m. GMT, myself, Tubbs, Mr. Fuller, and a bunch of other critters who we left the door open for, are going to be on the Salacious Rum channel. And it's going to be a Culture Cast 1 hour special. It may be on Rum's channel, but it will be my show or our show, whatever way you want to call it. So
yeah, buddy.
all the same. I'm
just to meet you throw them every week, aren't I?
Fuck you, Tubbs. So all the same rules will apply. It's going to be an interesting one.
Yes.
And why are we doing this, you say? I will show you. So a member of the community is in a bit of trouble, and we always like to help out our members of the community. So this will be going on a 12-hour stream to raise medical funds for Kat, aka Vader's Girl 28. And this will be this Saturday from 12 noon to midnight EST, which is American time, not to confuse everything a bit. But yeah, so there'll be 12 streams basically, and you can see the
12 1-hour streams.
So you can go to https www.gofundme.com/s/f I'm butchering this like /medical procedures and medical bills. And you can screenshot that there now if you want.
I was just going to say, you'd probably be better off screenshotting it and writing that
But
stuff
you
down.
can find it on Salacious Rum's Instagram anyway.
Yes.
And here you have the timetable as well. Starting at 5 o'clock in the UK. You have Let the Puzzle Wars Begin with Left Coast Graphics. You have Monkey Lizard Hangout with Scuba Pete and Leslie at 6. At 7, you have Stu, My Collecting Life with Universal Collector and Cat. Then from 8 to 10, you have the Toy Duo, which is Vern's show. He'll be talking about toys as he always does every Saturday night. And then at 10 o'clock, very special live Indian ink drawing with Manga Fandanga.
Wow.
That will be going till 11. Then you want to skip the next hour because that is the Culture Cast with Brian, Tubbs, and APD.
And a plethora of others.
Kiki and Baz. And Connor's coming on as well, as far as I know.
Daily.
And after that, then I'm just going to list out everyone because we're all in it together. So, and then at 12, there'll be a toy auction with Super Awesome Geek, G-Force Racing, and Chip Getter. And 1 to 2, we've got Pop My Culture with Shanty and Josh. From 2 to 3, you've got Jeopardy with Super John and Geek Strong, 1000 Ghosts. And from 3 o'clock, then you've got Dungeons and Dragons with Super John. Super John is doing an amazing job here. He's doing a good few hours. And then with the Puzzle Wars, end with Papa Gord at 4 a.m. So yeah, guys, get on any one of those shows and donate and do all the awesome things. So that's my shill for the day. It's not really a shill though because it's a charity thing.
No. You're promoting it as you should, and you've done it. You did it well. So yeah, Saturday 11 o'clock.
And again the QR code
and then
as well.
the 12 hours of all the rest of the shows that you want to jump in and just kind of be entertained by and just support.
It's like if you can even just go on and go into the live streams, comment and share them. That's even awesome. That's
just share it even with your mates and stuff. Just because obviously it's for a good cause, Joe. So it's the more eyes on it, the better.
It's 12 hours entertainment for you as well. Yeah, guys. So that would be awesome if you can come on and check out that one of those. And I'm sure we will we'll make the other guys who are not usually here very welcome in the Culture Cast.
Yes, we will. Initiation time, bitches.
I am taking the reins off of Tubbs. He can do what he wants.
Dude, the reins won't even be locked on, man. I'd be like a rabid fucking beaver just rummaging through trash.
Whatever we do, it's all in the
but yeah, it's all good fun. We enjoy. There's never, as we've said before 100 times over, the Culture Cast is a thing of fucking joy. It's not meant for negativity. It is all joy.
No.
So
be there or be square.
So if I hump somebody's leg, don't fucking feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Just it's all good.
But don't
just let the humping happen. It's all good.
If Bruno's not there on Saturday, is it really the Culture Cast though?
No. Bruno is. We'll see. All right, we'll see.
I ain't promising that, and I didn't set this up.
Yeah, look, we'll see what the story is. If he's allowed out of the basement, if I feel the need to let him out, then all good.
And yeah, GeForce, good thinking.
He's bad boy though.
QR code. Connor says,
"Was American I GeForce scanning QR codes?"
Connor says,
"Do you want to know a little tidbit?"
No,
I don't. I to this day, I still can't figure out how to scan a QR code correctly. Do you know when you do it on your phone and shit? Once I feel go scan that QR code into your phone, I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? Then it's I start thinking, do I need another app to scan this? Do I need to get a fucking app to do that? I'm like, yeah, so it's better off me just going, I just want to do it.
New segment next year. Tubbs gets taught technology.
Come here, man, fucking hell. My daughter has taught me fucking new stuff about fucking phones. I used to think I was a pure tech genius, and then her generation came along and I'm like, oh no, what the fuck?
Say it quietly, but my missus taught me how to do a proper TikTok earlier, so
there you go. I still don't have TikTok, and I don't think I ever will. But it mind boggles me.
So Tubbs, Connor said, "Was I not a maybe?"
A baby?
Maybe you fucking twit.
Oh, maybe.
No, no, Connor, you belong to us now.
Well, no, Connor, you're not a maybe. You're definitely coming on. You have to come
Yeah,
on. We've
yeah,
said it right now. If you don't come on, like there's not much we can do. But
exactly.
we'll just give you shit about it. But
We would very much enjoy your company.
yes, we would very much so.
Tubbs, you can't be late this time.
I won't be late this time.
Well, it's more his time, like
Can
11
we
o'clock
just
at night.
clear
Like,
something up here, right?
no,
I've been early 2 weeks running.
not
I was
last
early
week.
for the. I was on time.
You were so close last week. We were actually late by the intro song.
Well, that's the intro one, not mine. I was here. Maybe you should make the
Arrived
intro
5 minutes
shorter.
early for work. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, man.
Tubbs will be loose. Get the tranquilizers. Don't get the tranquilizers. He loves
Rolando, you love it when Tubbs is loose.
that. Manga Fananga says,
That
my live
sounded
art
so wrong.
on. Don't even go there. My live art on Salacious is Ken the Eagle for G-Force, the Gary of Gary's. Oh, that's class.
Wow.
I like see that now.
And
John
for anyone
said,
that hasn't seen Sai do his thing,
you're going to see
he
it in a
does some
while.
sexiness with some inks, and it's sexy.
It's sexy.
We like the sexy.
G-Force, will you show your dad how to use his mobile telephone? I haven't heard someone call it a mobile telephone about
Maybe
30
Jonathan
years.
Redmond should be showing how to use a mobile phone.
How about check your cell?
I love you, John. I'm only
I have to
joking.
make a call on my cellular phone.
On my cellular telephone.
Manga Fananga. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, Manga Fananga. Yeah, so after I butchering that whole segment, we'll move on to our corner, I think.
Can I go first tonight?
All right.
Feel it in my loins, man. I feel I need to get like fucking some arty arts out of my loins. Like.
Okay, so you go first, and I'll set up the next one.
Yes. All right. So, I'm going to lead with Ben's first. Ben asked me to show a piece he did. So I said I'd put it up here. This is, as you know, Brian, this would be a cool piece he did himself. It's a Limerick Marine Search and Rescue, so it's a really good fucking, like
That's
for
cool,
good service
man.
and stuff, save lives and all that kind of crack. But it's a really cool piece. I dug the design and everything that you put in there, Ben. Yeah, so just like as I said, give Ben props for his work, man, because it's a lovely piece and it's for a good cause and it's for a great fucking service. So, three good things in one page.
That's excellent, man. Fair play, Chad.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay.
I really like that.
Yeah, he did a great job in it. And I'll be honest, man, fucking, you know what I mean?
The writing is fantastic.
The writing's hard to do freehand or whatever, and this just fucking turned out really well. So Ben, be proud of yourself, buddy. That's a fucking fantastic piece. And if you ever want to throw anything else up, but just give me a shout, and we will do it for you.
Manga Fandango,
the next piece. 1 second now.
Nice work, Ben from G-Force.
Okay, I'll put it over there because.
Thanks. Jonathan
said
right? Very cool.
This one, I'm very proud of this piece, right?
Great work.
I agree. Great, very good work, Ben. But I wanted to draw like a spider, so I felt like fucking, it's like I was doing Spider-Man, so it's like fucking, I'll do a fucking cool spider with some black inks and stuff. And yeah, so I was like, I had this idea in my head. I was like, oh man, I fucking draw this spider. I fucking, it's a spider on fetch, like, but doesn't look like, it's fantastic. Look at it.
That is really cool, Tubbs.
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
What?
Why? just why? Second time. Are you fucking kidding me?
What's going on here? Like,
I'm stealing my fucking art, man.
Show your art, so.
No, come on. You robbed it. You actually.
Fine, I took Grace's art. Is he happy?
This is a show. This is
embarrassing. Grace, that is class. You should clatter him.
Thanks for doing my art for the last 600 episodes.
You're so welcome. You're welcome, bro. Thank you.
So, John Redmond, rumors are true. I have been stealing in her art.
Smith Lord said, look at his little face.
I'm going to hide this so much better.
Don't hide it. How am I going to have it for the show next week?
Off you go. Enjoy the rest of your
Oh,
podcast.
that is fucking.
Thanks for ruining my fucking gig, Chris.
That's the best moment we've had on the show in a long time.
But
Bye, guys.
there you go, guys. that is a good cameo for her dad. Now I actually had my art.
Oh no, you've lost all credibility. I'm sorry. Game over.
I know. She said it to me and all. She was joking, and I was like, "Fucking, oh, brilliant." I love. Is it?
Smith Lord says, so Grace gives me ideas and Ben is thrown ink at an earlier age. Tubbs, your offspring will undoubtedly be taller than you. Awesome work. Well, luckily for Ben, Tubbs is not his father. So
Very true.
John says, fucking proof Grace is the talent behind Tubbs.
And I'll be honest, right? The whole setup of that was for Johnny Redmond. I was even saying it to Grace. I was like, it'd be fucking funny because John has been saying it for fucking months.
Yeah. Set up my whole.
Thief.
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 The truth is out there.
The truth is out there. I've been lying this entire time. I've been stealing her drawings.
Mint work, Grace. G4 says busted. Brilliant. James says, Connor, was that Batmobile for Grace?
Yeah. Now Connor's again. I get a message after show. He'd be like, give that fucking Batmobile to Grace.
I'm going up to Dublin in a few weeks. I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
Great job, Grace. Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to show my one before we head on?
So Grace's other one.
Yeah, Grace's other one. I actually do have art. I don't have it finished because as Brian was talking to me, I actually text Brian at 9 o'clock. I was like, oh fuck, it's 9 o'clock because I was actually fucking like.
He was scratching his arse and tried it again.
Yeah, basically, I was in mid draw, but this is the drawing I actually did for this week.
Oh, Batman versus Clayface, nice.
Yeah, I had this idea. Do you remember we were all about? I've gone on about the covers. I was looking at a Clayface cover, and I was like, oh shit, I have him coming up on a rooftop, and have Batman pose. Now, these are two different fucking like I saw these on Pinterest, man. I just fucking said, I wonder if I could fucking just kind of copy these and just blend them in one image. And yeah, I was fucking delighted with how it came out with the fucking. That's it there.
Connor said, "Tell Grace that Batman is awesome."
But I haven't got it finished because if you can't see it up on the top, there's like lightning in the sky and stuff.
Got it, John.
But I'm going to color this week. I'm going to fucking do a proper color print of it. But yeah, so that's my image for this week. And then again, I'm kind of going like, should I fucking give me hints, boys? Do you think I should color it or just leave it the way it is?
I don't know.
What do you reckon?
Could you do both?
I could do both. Yeah, I could definitely do both. I'll scan this in and I can fucking.
Right, that looks amazing as it is, but I want to see it in color as well.
Well, what I'll do is I'll color it and I'll do a side by side. I'll send you a side by side for the show.
Smith Lord said Tubbs is really an elaborate ventriloquist puppet that his kids take turns to control.
I'm not even real. It's actually been Grace Lectures. I'm just a puppet.
He also says nice work.
So yeah, so that's my fucking work this week. No fucking.
So just like Salacious. Yeah, that is class. I love the detail on the Clayface there in the head, the bits popping off him and everything.
And now I will say one thing, all right? You could see on where's it? Camera. Yeah, you can see in the head and stuff and like on the hands and kind of coming here. There's even splodges of like fucking kind of bits of clay and stuff. You can see down by the midriff. I got tired. There's not as much.
I wouldn't have noticed that.
But there's not as much detail here, and then I kind of got like a second wind down at the end here, and was just going to start to add more bits over here and stuff. So yeah, so. Like drawing, as all the lads will tell you, that drawing's tired. It can tire. It's fucking tiring when you're really at a piece for a long time. So this one, I think this one actually took me 2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, I really like.
I think it was about 2.5 hours of like me sitting there, kind of just trying to fucking kind of do a lot of because there's a lot of line work in it. There's a lot of lines and stuff. But I'm very happy.
The architecture looks mint as well. You were just
the fucking. Do you know what I did with this G-Force? I'll tell you now, man. If you can look at it, all of that is cross-hatched. There's none of that like shaded. I just did a lot of fucking cross-hatching. Like you see it in Batman as well. There's a lot of cross-hatching going through the piece.
That's
Same kind of, yeah. So I was just trying a different style. So I'll do a colored version of it, and then I'll leave it black and white as well, and we'll see how it comes out. I could ruin it when I put color to page. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, so that's my
that's what I mean. Though you'll have a second one then to fall back on, like if it doesn't look great.
yeah.
Or
But I
whatever.
mean, no. What I'll do is I'll scan it
cool,
into the
cool.
computer anyways. Do you know what I mean? Fucking, and I've always wanted to try Clayface because you know yourself, it's like many villains, they all have different looks and fucking, but Clayface is kind of that, like you can kind of fuck around with his shape a lot more. But
James
I
says
hope
that's
you
cool.
enjoyed that little cameo joke as well. Though I was well proud of that.
Joke.
Well, joke as we said, joke.
Grace says, thanks for all the praise, guys. Sick of him taking my artwork.
Sick of him taking over. No, she needs, as I keep saying to her on a daily basis, though, all jokes aside.
Ben just said there that the LMSAR are a non-profit organization. They save lives in the Shannon, and please, if you see any donation buckets, please donate money. Goes into saving lives, really, and always on call 24/7.
They do. It is a great cause. Like, to be fair,
he said the reason I do it is because my father's a member for the last 30 years, which makes me proud every day, and they're on call 24/7, 365, and will respond to any weather. Yeah, that's fantastic, dude. Fair play to you. You should be very proud.
I mean, not to put it down on it, but I can honestly say, as you know, Brian, they were the Irish rescue. My brain fucking fried. But
they were search and
they
rescue
were responsible for, as you know, like saving my friend from the river 3 years ago. Before, but she said obviously sadly passed away after. But that's what they do. They're there every day, just jumping in. And so it's a great cause. So yeah, if you are in the city and you see donation buckets and stuff, just drop some money in. You know, it all helps and all that. But,
okay, so
yeah, so
where was we?
And thanks Ben, Grace, and myself.
You just thanked yourself, you big fucking wanker.
Yeah, fucking dude.
Okay, so this week on Mixed Mini Mania.
Yes, let's show Mixed Minis.
Blue gloves are in action again.
Yurt. Are we still bowling with the green?
Hold on, I'm gonna have to try and find the fucking thing. Yeah, I'm just laughing because when Mick messaged me about this, he said, I have something, and my immediate reply was an STD. But no, I said he's the greatest mini in the world. This is just a tribute.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
So there we go. The greatest set of blue gloves ever, holding the greatest mini ever. And yeah, it's just fucking.
I genuinely thought when you said he sent he was sending you something, it was like he had finally set up his OnlyFans.
Mickley fans, yeah.
Mickley fans, yeah, with the blue gloves and such.
Just Mick and a pair of blue gloves.
I fucking this is sub me up right now.
Tubs are getting turned on as we speak. Anyway.
Fucking yeah, action figures and blue gloves, man. What's not to love?
Blue Thunder.
Well, these are not technically, just to say it out there. I know these aren't action figures. These are very different beasts.
No, that's last week. I'm on the wrong ones. Of course I am.
Of course, yeah. Because I was kind of going. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of going. I remember seeing these last week.
There's so many. Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah. So we are sticking with the bowl green. I like it.
That was last week. Also,
see, he's building the army.
Okay. This is it. Definitely. Yeah, this is the first one. I get so many pictures of him, so I get them all mixed up. So this is his big robotic butt. This looks incredible, by the way. The color and unreal.
Big beefy back. I like it.
Now shut up, you know, Jonathan. The man, the host of this show have just been showing up big time tonight. I'm nervous, okay? The tubs are just tubs.
So I don't know who's that. Like, is it me being shown up with my art? What did you do?
Because I put up the wrong picture. I'd say, God help us.
There you go. Yeah. So Yeah, it's been a whole conspiracy. Like Brian
Look,
isn't
look,
even
look at
here.
Mick being all erotic, adding a bit of green into the blue gloves. Oh, we love you guys, really though. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love the two-tone in the helmet. It's fucking
Yeah,
class.
I know the fact that it's fucking. It looks
He's
looks
got
like
a
a
big
fucking
bastard
proper mech.
sword as well.
Yeah.
He's on Mustafa.
How many? Because off the cuff, I know we had Mick on the show and stuff, right? But how many minis in total do you have done, like completed, Mick?
He's got helmets at his a helmet at his feet
I
as
love
well.
the sword. I love the fucking vibrance in the sword from like light to dark.
Yeah, it's really like, it's like you can see the shine, kind of,
Yeah, it's
where
pure,
he has
proper
that
fucking kind of like fades off into the tip of the blade. Like
expose.
we've been exposed, James.
Magnificent mini Mick.
Yurt.
The champion looks deadly, Mick. Great paintwork as always.
Yeah,
Nice.
I agree.
Mick says he's got close to 100.
That's fucking cool, dude.
That is awesome.
And you can obviously tell because we know from you doing this these things don't fucking take 20 minutes to do. So
Look at
that's
that.
a lot of
Look at
fucking
that.
work.
Oh, look at that. That looks
Yeah,
class.
gold emblem on the chest and knees.
So, like, a question: the helmet by his feet, is that someone else's severed head, or is it a second helmet for him to choose from?
I mean, I'd assume it's like like it's a victory helmet. He
Because
has,
it doesn't look like someone has had that on. Like,
or is
looks
it in fact the helmet for the top of the mech?
another awesome entry, Mick.
Because if
Oh,
you
it's
look at
out
it, it's
here.
kind of like his head is kind of. It
Yeah,
looks like
it's
there's
kind
a
of
helmet
open.
missing. Maybe it's the helmet for the top.
Oh, okay. That would also make a lot of sense.
Yeah, John, like fucking kind of like the Iron Hulkbuster type scenario.
Mm. See, like, I don't know any, like, that could be their actual head. I assume this is.
I mean, I don't know. I'm only assuming from like the thing in the ground. It could be like a fucking top hat mask, or it could be just the severed head of another fucking foe.
So Mick said it can be both. So open to
Oh, cool.
interpretation. G4 says Mick has an entire neighborhood of tub-sized characters.
And bring it on. Everyone should have a fucking neighborhood of tub-sized characters.
I think these characters should have their own Shetland pony.
Yes.
Yeah, man, honestly, like, the detail on these, again, I know, like, we say it, like, but
We say it every week, but we're not
it's
blowing
incredible.
smoke either, dude. I mean, it's fantastic. Like,
I can't blow smoke; my lungs would explode.
this is very fucking true.
So yeah, that's Mick's mini mania. We have something.
Top-notch work as always, Mick. We always appreciate and love seeing the work.
We have something from Smith Lord now.
Oh, Spidey bastard.
So these are for. Okay, I'm just making sure I have the right ones. So these are from Sunday. So yeah. So here's Leonardo in progress drawing. Y'all can see that. And Mick said as well, it's his human head with a gas mask. Lord of Salamanders, they live in a volcanic world, and all inhabitants have darkened skin due to the ash.
There you go.
Yeah, like Mustafa, I said a while ago.
I love to show that, like, when you genuinely like ask a question about someone's work and they just come in and they tell you about it. It's fucking, it's proper conversation.
Great work. Cheers to lovely comments. Really proud of you. Should be, man.
Oh, dude, you should be. Every single piece is fucking banging.
Like Limerick Somic, I can confirm, Connor. In the city, it's like that. Smells like ashes.
Yeah.
I don't live in the ashes, though. I live in the countryside with the clean
You
air.
walk around and have different faces every day.
I mean, let's not comment on all the assaults and
Yeah.
But anyway.
In a fictional sense, I say.
Thanks to you, TMNT.
TMNT.
Mick, I knew you would love painting the salamanders. Very cool, Chris. Yes, Mick, we are the All Ireland champions, to be fair, and have been for the last 4 years. Just to remind you. And this one is incredible. I love this.
I love the color. I love the color tone on Leo. And do you know what I love? Because I've been trying.
It's an art.
I've been trying to do this shit with a lot of my images and stuff that I've been doing. You saw it in the Turtles picture I did with like the in the shadows, and you had like the colors around him. I love that he did that purple light scheme down one side.
Yeah.
Like, it's really fucking cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely class, man. Love it.
And I love
Uh,
like the blood kind of like
Shadow and everything
down the
is
blades and stuff.
fucking class, like.
Can I ask you a question, Smitty, my boy?
Nitty.
When you were doing when you were blending the greens into the skin, did you do it all one pattern, all one color, and then darken sections, or did you purposely like just draw them in sort of like darker? I don't know, darker one on the outsides and then lighter on the insides. Because I'm always wondering, is it better to just completely cover it in green when I'm drawing out like the turtles or characters' colors, and then just kind of like darken sections afterwards? That's just a technical question for me.
Yeah, Chris. Miriam says, great artwork, lads. Well done.
Thank you.
Smithy,
And
that's
to everyone.
amazing. Yes, that's Pantro from the Thundercats.
Yeah.
And he's stomping on, I can't think of what they're called, the green fuckers.
He's like the turtle of, I'm joking, he's
No,
not the turtle of the
they're like
Thundercats.
frog creatures or something, I think. I
Yes.
can't remember.
Now,
Slight, that was it.
What is it, Blight?
Slight, I think.
Slight, okay. Because
if Damien Ristery now was here, he'd be fucking chewing the jaws off me telling me that. Yeah, G-Force says Slight, yeah. Smith Lord says the greens are a mixture of 2 or 3 shades of alcohol markers and then colored pencils.
Okay. See, this is one thing I've been trying to figure out. To start, I think I'm gonna have to start introducing coloring pencils into the artwork as well as alcohol pens, because I've been using water-based and alcohol pens and mixing those two at the moment. But I think I'm going to start fucking around and start adding like bits of paint in there as well, and just as I go. But yeah, because I love your style, Smithard, man. It's fucking just because I use a lot of alcohol pens as well, you see. So I love kind of figuring out how to, I don't know, just get better at blending and just getting, asking other artists kind of what they do as they for their processes and stuff. Because because do you know what I mean? As I look at Manga's work and it's fucking detailed to shit, and I'm kind of going, oh, I don't know if I could ever pull that off. But myself and Smith Lord seem to be very comic-y based in our work.
So some of the guys were talking about doing comic covers in the Instagram chat during the week.
Yes.
And Chris has picked this one. It's a reimagining of the Spider-Man Blue cover. So this is the Spider-Man Blue cover.
Oh, fuck yes.
By Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. And here is Chris's version.
Wow.
That is savage.
See what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the detail in fucking Spidey, man.
Oh, that's fucking so cool, like.
Like, it's just that looks like a fucking comic cover, like, which is.
It does. When you showed it to me, I thought it actually was the
That's
comic
what
cover.
I mean. And now, I'll be honest, I was toying with doing the comic cover. I might very well redo this one and try and make it like a proper comic cover, have them properly fighting and things. I'll attack it again, but yeah, I think that looks like a comic cover. I wouldn't even think it wasn't.
Connor says that's class.
And I mean, I'd go so bold to say here as well, Smitty, man, that for me, out of all the stuff I've seen, that's genuinely one of your best pieces, dude.
That's amazing, Chris.
From what I've seen, anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The way you colored Spidey and just the entire background piece in that like baby blue.
Like just a quick look again with the other one. Like, there's actually more detail in Smith Lord's one.
Yeah, because you actually put more in.
Because if you look at the face in this one, it's very.
It's just it's not a full.
There's no shape to it or anything, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fucking cool. I love it. That is class, man. Fair play.
Yeah, I love the webbing as well up in the corner.
In the corner, yeah. The talent is really like.
Another technical question. Do you know the little box down in the corner? Do you know the white box with the white lining and stuff? Did you completely color that entire section and then white it out with like a white pen or something, or was that just or are you just that fucking, precise with your movements that you can kind of just leave sections like that out. Again,
Uh,
technical question.
Smith Lord, I'm disappointed you didn't draw me a Shockwave Transformer cover. Hold on, TJ. Don't get too excited yet. Cheers,
Oh,
guys. Got a Daredevil cover redo on the go next week. Another something special. Well, everything that is special. What you just showed us there.
fuck, that makes me want to up my game now for next week.
Chris, is that the one you shared in the group chat? The Daredevil, and he said no. The Daredevil work in progress was in the chat. So, okay, that is absolutely astounding. And we have one from Jonathan, which I don't know what it is yet.
John or Redmond, what have you been? You've been hiding your skills, my
Jonathan,
friend.
that is just that's just amazing. You should try and sell that, But
Dude, I think the entire chat should just get on to Johnny Redmond and just say, Jono, we
and
want you to draw your Mona Lisa.
Tubbs, I just realized I took a massive chance there opening that live on the live stream for the first time.
You did, because now in the back of your core you gotta be a little more cautious about
Well,
stuff
no,
now, don't we?
even without any of the other bullshit from this weekend.
As much as we can still break the rules and kind of fly from the cuff, yeah, we still gotta be careful with stuff now.
It's blue paper.
Oh, it's blue paper. Oh, fuck,
that
okay.
web is a white paint marker.
That's fucking cool, man. Because I just got like a couple of I think they're called Poscos, but white paint markers.
Jonathan said, Tubbs, since we're stealing other people's art.
Fucking, do you know what, man? Each person steals. We all do it. It's all good.
Needs a mustache.
But I think, John Redmond, you should actually, for the laugh, you should try and draw your own, like, as off the cuff version of the Mona Lisa and just show it next week. Doesn't matter if you can't draw, buddy. It's the whole point of it,
So we have some
colors on it and stuff.
Different from GeForce.
Deadly.
So GeForce got one of these Fortnite boats.
Oh, deadly, okay. And I'm assuming customize the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, so there it is at the moment. 1 second now. As far as I know, I think that's what it looks like. I'm gonna have a quick look down. Yeah, okay. So that's what it started out, right?
Yeah.
And you've gone through the in progress build and everything here.
Yeah, took it all apart, yeah.
Took it all apart. And I think sanded it and sprayed it here. I'm terrible at these things now, so if I'm wrong, I'm sure GeForce will correct me in the chat. Yeah, and sprayed all these bits as well. So he's making like well, I won't say it till we get there. And some more paint work here. It's really fucking good stuff.
Wow.
I hope you wore like a fucking mask or something doing all this. And
yeah, I remember for a Halloween costume a few years ago, I went as the Scarecrow, and do you know what the fucking thing he wears in his hand? It's like with all the cylinders that attach to the fear toxin fucking like needles. I remember, now don't laugh at me for this, right? Because I've never spray painted before, but I remember Lisa killed me for this break. It was in the old house actually before we moved out here.
So you just sniffed the glue?
No. Basically, I put all the pieces I needed to be like completely matte and dark fucking silver, in my shower, and sprayed every single fucking bit of them. Left them settled because in my brain I thought like, oh sure, yeah, but it's in the shower, the bath or whatever. I just used the hose. No man, I fucking destroyed the shower. Like that shit was stuck to the fucking the tiles of that shower for weeks, man. And it was a smell of fucking spray paint in the fucking bathroom.
So yeah, he moves on then.
Sorry,
paint there. No, all right.
I went off on a tangent again.
And the same at the other side, and looks fucking cool. Like, I wish I had the talent to do stuff like this.
Man, me too.
And then just rebuild and put back together. It's fucking class.
It's fucking hell, like.
So cool. GeForce, you are a man of many talents, my friend. And you can use that now with your GeForce. Your G.I. Joe classified series looks a lot better than them kind of Fortnite-y animated looking one that it was. Yeah. So yeah, great work, man. Very, very fucking cool. Manga Fandanga has something for us again. TJC, you were talking about something. A Shockwave cover, I believe.
Me.
This is fucking cool.
Sorry, man. How do you get so much detail in your shit, man?
He eats lots of peas, Tubbs.
No, but like, look. I mean, I know. Like, do you know? Look at all. Like, it's all grey. Like, it's all grey, white, and black, right? But it
It's great,
actually
great,
looks
great.
like silver popping off the page. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Let's
but
just go back to the
that's what I
comments
love
first.
about this dude. I love seeing Mick do his thing, man. I love fucking seeing Smitty throw stuff up and even looking at G-Force and these fucking customs because I can't do any of that shit, dude. Like I can't do the painting side of it and with the miniatures, the completely customized fucking stuff. And I would love to be able to do it. But I can draw and I can detail and I can do stuff right. But my God, like
Yeah,
that's
that is
just
incredible. Like,
next level shit, dude. You know?
I love the eye as well. Just the pure fucking
And
evil.
and I've said this 100 times over, and it's not even blowing smoke. It's just realizing like what you see in front of you is fantastic work. Do you know what I mean? It
So
genuinely is. It's really fucking. And I love the red and black design in the back. It really pops the page. You always find. I give you credit, Si. You always find a way to just find where that red should sit in your image to make it pop even more. Great eye for that.
absolutely incredible work.
Mm.
So to the art corner, the art corner guys again. Thanks very much for showing amazing, amazing, amazing work. And if you want to, again, next week, if you want to do something special, shout it out and we'll make it happen.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be cool.
Yeah, I think there's a fucking stellar night of work from all around.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, G4
Talented fuckers in the chat.
bread outside. Connor says, really amazing work. Looks so cool, G-Force.
Yeah, I agree.
That awesome. It looks awesome, G-Force. Awesome repainting going on there. Use sticky tack to do the camo outlines and masks with tape inside a Dart Muzza tip from down under. Dart Muzza from Australia.
That's impressive, dude.
That's class, G-Man. Well done, G-Force. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, Mint G. Fucking deadly, Si.
I fucking agree.
Mick, of course, a big Transformers fan like myself. Wow, manga. Jonathan says, think more people pick that boat up for classified customs than Fortnite. I would have bought one as well if they were cheap over
Actually,
here.
this could be a fucking idea for GeForce.
Lord said he uses a pin, Tubbs.
No. But like, I mean, I think what I'm asking is like, I don't know because do you know when you see the different levels of like there's like the greys, the whites, the blacks. It's just a separation. Now maybe it's difficult and it's just knowing where the light should hit and stuff. But yeah, I'm always wondering where I should be putting it to fucking make it pop more off the page. I'm sure I learn over time, but
that
well, do you know what I
shockwave
mean? But
is the balls.
the balls.
The absolute balls. Like,
yeah, just fucking unbelievable.
That's brilliant manga. Love your art, man. Site, that is absolutely amazing. That's just insane. Site, one of the best comic book covers of all time, in my honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And Connor says the most fatter thing ever. Jesus Christ Almighty! Look at that.
Straight up fire.
Straight fire. Cheers, lads.
No, you're welcome, buddy.
Great work, everybody. Sai, seriously, dude, that needs to be a t-shirt option, 100%.
Like, there's a lot of, there's a lot of work that I've seen from Sai and fucking from Smitty, man, and fucking just like myself and everyone that fucking does stuff, man. I'm like, we should totally fucking do something like that, or even fucking I don't know, like design a t-shirt for the Christmas season or some shit at some point. Be cool.
TJ said I would be happy to have half you guys' talents. I really would. I agree. G4 says fantastic art corner. Wait, did you miss Connor's submission? If I did, I didn't get it. But
I was actually going to say it to G-Force as well. Do you remember there was like that running joke of like fucking like that Hasbro fucking Ghost Rider car? Yeah. G-Force, you should fucking buy the Bratz car that Brian bought, and customize that shit to turn it into a complete fucking full fucking Ghost Rider flaming fucking
Oh,
wheels,
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
shebang. Yeah, do a fucking full custom on it, dude. See can you do what HasLab couldn't for less of the price.
Ben said, would I be able to come on next week and explain about my drawing? Well, we're not doing really a guest show until the 10th,
Mhm.
the 110th episode. So maybe then we're going to do that every 10 episodes, bring people on.
Yeah. So we'll
stuff,
see if
so.
we can arrange it to do it around in for you, buddy.
All right, Connor doesn't submit his photos. Knob. Cool idea,
Yeah.
Tubbs. So,
Yeah, I just
yeah.
thought it cool. I saw like just watching how you like took that entire thing apart and kind of put it back together like new, and brand new looking as well. I thought like that could be cool if you buy the Bratz car that Brian got and try turn it
Yeah,
into.
I'd love to be able to do something with my
Oh,
one
dude,
because
me too, dude. I'm fucking like if I could customize shit, I'd be one step closer to like an entire like to an actual Tubbs action figure. Like
why do you
know,
want so many figures of yourself? You can play with
I
yourself.
don't want no. I don't want that. Like the running joke was I was saying was like, oh, I'm gonna get like an action figure
You
for
don't,
every
but
role.
you have an action
Every
figure of yourself.
no, we're calling that Mark One, right? But I want to get
19th Tony Stark Jr.
I want
or
to get
something.
like a proper 6 or 7 inch, fully fucking job thing with like. Remember, since she was my wrestling costume with in like the white mask and the black suit and the fucking and the white jacket, and just and actually get my like a. I don't know anyone that has an iPhone 11 or up to get like an entire head scan done. Because if I can get a head scan done, I can get a fucking 3D print and I could send it to fucking Mick to fucking paint that shit for me. Do you know what I mean? I could fucking do something. I could get it done. But I need to get like a proper head printed, and then as Brian was good enough to give me a Jeff Hardy figure that I can kind of start the custom base off of.
I think you'd really need a short round figure though.
A shorter figure.
Short round from Indiana Jones. Small.
No,
Or
I want it to be.
an R2D2 because you're always fucking chirping.
But I genuinely want it to be like the size like a Marvel Legends or like a DC McFarlane's or something just to put on the shelf, you know.
I don't know.
But I had Mark One, and Philip O'Connor and Boogie Bop has my first version of it.
So he's got the pin cushion at home.
I quickly show it there while I'm on because.
And he's gone. Jonathan said at least he has an Instagram account, GeForce, unlike some people. I believe that was a dirty dig at Mick. Simon says, whoever pops on my stream with Salacious and says either Leonardo, Uzagi, or Shockwave in the comment stream will receive a free print of what they've mentioned. Now, guys, more reason to jump on Sai's stream on Saturday.
Wow, okay, fucking deadly. How do we win that, Si?
I just fucking read it out to you, Def.
Oh, sorry. I was playing with myself. Go on, sorry, go on, go.
No, because of the cringe of that, oh, you can fuck off. Oh, it's too easy. Like, why would he say that? So stupid.
But okay, so whoever pops on my stream with Salacious and says either Leonardo, if in the comments stream, will receive a pre. Oh, deadly. Okay. What time is that stream on?
You'll have to go back and look through it.
I will have to go back and look through it. But anyway, just to show you, this is what I'm talking about. This is the character. This is me, my wrestling costume, kind of.
Tubbs in a
This is Mark. This is Mark One. My mate got it for me for my birthday, but I'm trying to get it like a bigger version, but like fully kind of.
What size is that?
Which?
What size is that one?
This is, I think this was modded from a Star Wars Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, but that's about 6 inch, like.
No, it's
It is because that figure. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is, but yeah, I'm just because I want to get that. So if I can get the head sculpt done with me wearing the mask, so I'll be able to get the entire thing kind of scaled in. But yeah, so this is Mark One. We're gonna try go for Mark Two.
So basically, what you're really saying is, you have a figure of yourself and you're not happy with it, and you want a better one.
No, God, no! I fucking love the fucking figure out. I want to get another version of it. Like,
I wasn't trying to entrap you, Tubbs. Don't worry.
No. I want to get another version with like a more like the more updated suit with the white jacket, and add to it. I might even try and see if I can get a white jacket to fit that fucker.
There you go. There's your white jacket. It's removable.
Hmm. I think
That's a,
that's more of an outfit.
that's a gi.
It's a
Uh,
gi.
not the type
You're a gi.
you're thinking of though. Uh, Chris, midgets do tend to have oversized heads. I missed this comment actually. Wouldn't the action figure head of Tubbs be bigger than his actual head though? Yeah, would be.
Motherfucker.
Um, Ben says Tubbs finally got the right size of clothes.
That I did, Ben. That I
Everybody's
did.
taking the shot at you. Okay, so
It's all good fun. I love it.
in 3 hours' time now, Star Wars is back.
Yes.
A generation of nerds are waiting by their keyboards, ready to smash this show to death. What's your thoughts, Tubbs?
As you know, I did read something that like apparently you don't need to have seen Clone Wars or Rebels to jump into the show, which is good
Mm.
because I don't know if everyone has seen it, but yeah, I'm wondering from what I saw from the trailer was right, and I know a lot of people give out said like, oh, Endor was too slow and fucking Obi-Wan was fucking kind of jumbled and all this, and that like this looked like just cool Star Wars lightsabers,
Fair enough.
fucking
A,
what?
char- a character so important, Anakin didn't mention her once over 3 movies.
Well, I mean, look, I mean, like we all know that she was created for the show, Joe.
I
Afterwards,
know, but I'm just throwing out what all the fucking
I
dickheads
mean,
will
look,
be
I
out
mean,
in Twitter tomorrow.
is Anakin in this?
I don't want to know until it
Okay, so
happens.
no, but I for the first time because normally Brian will tell you Brian doesn't watch the
You
trailers
know
and
what?
I'm watching
It's
trailers
the
and
problem with
this
this. The
and I
problem with this.
genuinely haven't looked.
The problem with this show and all of the Marvel and Star Wars shows is they're dead on arrival before they get on to actual play. Like because people have been searching for spoilers, searching for this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, the
Oh,
expectations are too high in people's
it's a
heads.
female. It's 2 female leads. It's fucking this, that, and the other thing. Where's Anakin? Oh, come on, just let the show breathe. Is what I would say.
Um, look, I mean, yeah, look, I mean, like there is that, but I mean, I don't know. I like Rosaria Dawson as Ahsoka. I think she's cool. I know you've got your mixed feelings about it. She didn't annoy me as much as she annoyed most people. Um, and I am looking forward to it. I do like the character, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it. But it goes down to the thing we were talking about: is has Disney like I don't know, won't say fatigued, but has Disney fatigued its audience with these shows? Like,
I
do they
don't
need to
like that
just
word.
stop the shows? Like, should this be just an Ahsoka movie instead of a show? Will it be long-winded? Will it be too short? I don't know. It happens with all the shows. Like we said it in every single time with Secret Wars, with Obi-Wan, and I loved Obi-Wan, but
Mm.
you know, you could have taken stuff out. Stuff seems too drawn out. You know, we'll see when it happens. I suppose. Like, what's the runtime on episodes for this?
We thought around 30 to 40 minutes.
No,
Most
no, no. But
episodes.
I'm saying length episodes wise for the show. Is it 6 episodes or is it 9?
6, I think.
Yeah. See,
I'm not
for
sure.
me, I think sometimes, and I could be wrong. I could love all 6 of these episodes. I'm like, that's fucking the best hours I've seen in years, and it could very well be. But I think this I don't know, and I've seen it with the Marvel as well. The 6 episodes, and because the episodes are very fucking, they're wanky in their time. Let's be honest, right? Some are 45, some are 30, fucking some are 52.
I don't think like why only Disney does this. Every other
Yeah,
like
it's
every
such a
other
weird.
network still to this day. It's not as if it's an industry standard or something like.
Yeah, it's such a weird design as well, man. It really is. Like because I was reading the other day with Marvel that apparently they're looking at past phase 5, going just back to the fucking movie model and skipping the shows. No, I think for Marvel that would be fantastic. I just wonder is Disney should Disney do the same thing at this point?
But
does
Disney
Disney
is
warrant?
Disney is
Does,
Marvel, to be
does
fair.
no? What I'm saying is, does Star Wars
Later,
warrant
Smith Lord.
shows?
Great art again, dude, tonight.
No problem, buddy. Fantastic art, and we should talk to you next week, buddy. But yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I really hope. Look, I saw the trailers. I fucking thought it looked cool, and I like Ahsoka. I like fucking Mary Kate Weinstein, whatever her fucking name is. I probably butchered her
Mary
name.
Elizabeth Winstead, isn't it?
There you
Is she
go.
the one that's fucking married to Ewan McGregor?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. She was
Yeah, and
terrible in
she's
that Birds of
fantastic.
Prey
I
thing.
mean, she's a really good actress. She was in tons of fucking stuff I've
I
liked.
just literally cut you up there. Like I just said, she was shit in Birds of Prey.
Oh well, everyone was shitting Birds of Prey, John. To me, John, Brian, fucking hell. I'm rambling to the point of where I'm mixing names up and all now. No, but like, no, but I've loved her in things like I've loved her in like Scott Pilgrim. She was great in fucking Cloverfield. Yeah, she's
Cloverfield.
been
That's the
good. And
one
she
where
was that just weird fucking like John Wick type fucking movie thing. She was in there recently as well. It was fucking
I
class.
didn't watch it.
But I think overall, if I don't know, I mean, look, if I just want to, I just hope. I think I'm like everyone in the chat. I just hope this is like good Star Wars. I think
Yeah,
that's
like
all anyone wants it to be is just good Star Wars, enjoyable 6 episodes. Starts a story, finishes that story, and fucking I don't know, serves the plot for something coming forward. Without just dropping the ball and leaving more questions than answers, because I think that's been the fucking biggest issue with
I think
Marvel's
I think
shows
I
and
think
Star Wars shows. It's just there's too many open fucking answers, man. Not enough time to fill in what they're trying to do.
but I think like the biggest problem with this as well, like I've been on other live streams during the week where people go into super detail about this could happen, that could happen, this could
Building
happen,
expectations, kid.
this could happen, this may happen, this character may appear, that character may appear. Whereas I'm not at the point of like, I actually don't want to know any of this stuff. I just want to, if it entertains me, it's succeeded.
That's my point. That's what I think. That's what I was trying to say. Is if it's Star Wars and it's good Star Wars and it entertains me, I'll be happy. But I think
Because
you hit
like,
the nail on the head a few weeks ago, dude, about why these shows and even with the Marvel stuff, you talked about it as well. With the Marvel stuff, is like why people why some of the movies aren't landing the way they should, because people are building these expectations up about who's going to appear in these multiversal movies. And
it's happening already with Deadpool.
yeah, do
Deadpool
you know what I
3.
mean? And you know yourself, your expectations in your brain are going to be way like your imagination's going to create. You know,
Actually, even go further. It's already fucking happening with Secret Wars, and that's not even been written yet.
dude, it's like I mean, you're hearing it about like Andrew Garfield's already signed on. He's not signed on. They have and Secret Wars is about 5-6 fucking years away. Let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Not to get off
there's
topic.
not a pen to paper that has been laid for anyone to be in that cast. Like all these people that people are talking about could very well be in that movie, and
Like,
it could be the biggest cast lineup ever. But I don't believe half these people have talked and signed contracts for anything yet.
like back to Ahsoka for a minute. I
Yeah,
have seen a lot of Clone Wars and I have seen a lot of Rebels, and there is some great stuff in there. Like, but there's a lot of fucking shit as well that won't transfer over to a live action show. And I don't think people kind of quite understand that. It's the same. It's the same with the Marvel comics,
Yeah.
like Secret Invasion comic up here, TV show down here. Because
see, this is it, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
that's a similar but wrong example, though.
no. I do get what you're saying, dude. Because you had Clone Wars and Rebels were like completely fucking wide open shows that told tons of story and really spent time with.
Like,
yeah, but Filoni and then made this character, spent time with this character, got to know this character, and I do agree with you. The same goes with Marvel. Is it's just I don't know. It's like the reverse of it, dude. Do you know what I mean? What was I talking about? I fucking went off with train again.
Star Wars.
Yes. Yeah, it's just like as I said, it's just these are either going to be. This is either going to be fantastic or it's not. And
Like-
as with Secret Wars, as you said, was the perfect example. Like realistically, Secret Wars should have been a saga.
Secret Invasion, you mean?
Sorry, the Secret Invasion show like that. You can't. You know, you've read the book. You literally said
In
it.
the
The book is
comics,
out there.
that ended an era of Marvel comics.
But like, I mean, realistically, could you have like? I mean, watching the concept of Secret Wars and the comic books and everything, right? Like, and seeing that, like, oh, certain people have been Skrulls all this time. Like, imagine coming off of Endgame and leading and Secret Wars. You build that entire thing up to the end of Phase 5 to the Kang Dynasty, and it's
Yeah.
all about the fucking Skrulls and Kang and everything. Like, that's an entire saga of building that story. But you get 6 episodes where
I don't think you do both of them at the same time though. You do one or the other.
no. But what I'm saying is like kind of like the Thanos thing, right? You for the entire season, like just say Phase 4 into Phase 5, it's all the Skrulls, it's all the secret invasion. But in the background, you're building Kang,
But
and
like
then
even,
once the Skrulls are kind of like
I
that
know we've
story
gotten
arc
a
is
mile
finished,
off
then
topic
that's
here.
when
Like
Kang shows up, and then boom, you're off to the races of the secret invasion
I know we've gotten a mile off topic
or
here. But
Secret Wars, whatever.
the
But
easiest
we
thing
would.
the
Hmm?
easiest thing for them to do with all their movies that they were having, Shang-Chi, Eternals, blah 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 blah, just do a post-credit scene of someone dying and turn into a scroll in each one.
There you go.
Straight away.
Exactly, but that's my point. Is that you're building this mad thing. What did we get? Sam Jackson comes back to space, and he's old, and he doesn't know if he can do the job, and he does a lot of these sitting down with his hand on his head, and then shoots fucking the Skrull Brody while fucking they give Gaia every power in the universe, and he fucks off with his green bitch back to space. Did nothing. Like he did fucking nothing for 6 episodes. Bitched, whined, and fucked off back after causing more shit and a fucking uproar of just
All right,
murdering
James.
people and Skrulls.
All right.
Sorry.
All
But
right.
my point being about
We were talking
Ahsoka
about
shifted back
Ahsoka, but
years.
anyway.
But do you think this is just going to be a show, all right, that sits on this introducing characters and just this and kind of filling in backstory and then it's kind of there? Or do you think that this will genuinely set up
I
like
hope not.
that?
I hope it's very much its own thing. Like
No, but I know what I'm saying is it probably will be a contained story in her like arc. But do you think it will set up for future installments? Because the one thing I will say is it's great doing Star Wars shows. It's great doing all these shows. And look, I'll be honest, man, I've said it 100 times before. This is why all these multiversal movies are not hitting where they need to be hitting because it's nostalgia. You're being blinded by the nostalgia, and we're getting all the nostalgia. And you know me, I love nostalgia. But if nostalgia serves the story,
can I ask you a question and
you can, of course, buddy.
In the chat as well? Would you
Yeah.
rather there was no Star Wars and no Marvel, or a mixed bag of both as we have at the moment? But definitely on TV at some point.
As in, like none of them at all, or what we're getting.
None at all,
no,
or
God,
mixed
no.
bag.
I'm delighted we're getting what we're getting. I'm just saying, like I can understand. It's one of those things. I can understand both sides of the argument. I can understand why people are looking at Marvel stuff now and getting, oh, I'm so fucking done with this shit. Oh my God, this is fucking why are they doing the shows? Go back to the movies. Because it does seem like they have fatigued their audience, and not because they've fatigued them, because the audience has fatigued their own head. Because expectations are fucking tiring when you're not getting what you in your brain, like you're watching. If you're watching like No Way Home, and you even said it yourself, like, or no, what's the one? Multiverse of Madness, right? And it's the thing about, man, I'm gonna take Multiverse of Madness and I'm gonna take fucking The Flash as two pillar points here, right? Not DC versus Marvel, just two multiversal movies. Multiverse of Madness, I enjoyed that movie, and I know you did as well.
I loved it. I saw it 3 times.
But I know a lot of people that did not like that movie. They couldn't stand it, and they were like, "Oh man, this fucking this," and I can understand that. But can I ask you a question, right? The concept of multiversal movies, and you've said this before, when it kind of started with the concept of going back in time and messing with time in Endgame, there was plot holes everywhere. But it was so fucking, it was so good you didn't care. But with The Flash, what did they do? It's a Flash movie, right? There's no Flash villain, and I know people say, "Yeah, the Dark Flash did it." It's not. That's Barry. It's another Barry Allen. It's the Flash. It's Batman. It's Batman. It's Wonder Woman. It's fucking this, and it's all these CGI fucking incarnations of all the old things. It's nostalgia overload for the sake of nostalgia, but it's a Flash movie that doesn't even have a Flash villain. Like one, and then Multiverse of Madness. I'll be honest, and I liked it. I liked that movie. Like I had an idea when I was watching this. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here. The whole concept of the Multiverse of Madness is obviously it's the multiverse, right? But it's Doctor Strange trying to figure out where his place is. Which one? What's your one's name again?
Christine.
Was it
Christine.
Christine? Could he be happy with like without her moving forward? Wanda's
Mikey.
trying to Mikey's story, buddy. But Wanda then is trying to latch onto this whole fucking like trying to find her kids and be happy and trying to find happiness. So she becomes a villain. He's the hero. Can you honestly tell me if they just made that story about them fucking coming to this big clash and through the multiverse, ripping it apart and then learning lessons at the end? Like if you removed all of the fucking characters they put in, like Patrick Stewart, fucking all John Krasinski, fucking all this stuff, and America Chavez. If you removed all of that, you've a better movie. It's just people want to see the characters, the music's playing, he's in the yellow chair. Because realistically, I mean, me personally, I'm just going to go, what did they actually do? Like, what did they actually do of relevance in that movie, other than be fan service and cameos and fucking nostalgia?
I think you're wrong straight away there.
I mean, look, I could be wrong, buddy.
Right? The first thing I would say is the Doctor Strange movie, to me, my opinion, it felt like you were watching a Doctor Strange comic. That's what it felt like.
But I think I fucking nerfed the point I was trying to make. Was you had the Flash movie, which is a multiversal movie, right?
I don't know what the fuck
that was trying
to be.
No, but what I'm saying is it's a Flash movie about multiversal travel and everything else, and it's called The Flash. But The Flash is, let's be honest, isn't even the fucking main prospect of the movie. It's on the Batmans and the Supergirls and fucking it's overloaded. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness has Wanda and all these other things, and he's kind of getting nerfed and sidelined that way for most points, and you have all these different Stranges in there, and it just becomes to a point where I'm kind of going like and I could be wrong, as I said, and maybe I explained it wrong, but are they fucking up the multiverse concepts? Like more so, I mean, I'd say not even Marvel, but both sides in the superhero genre. Are they fucking up the multiversal concepts because studios and filmmakers in Hollywood are relying too much on nostalgia instead of telling a good story to move the story forward?
You could be right. I think the Flash movie,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know I rambled a lot there, but I wonder is the relying, because even No Way Home, you know yourself, No Way Home, and I love No Way Home, but it's Tom Holland, like you have
I think that was there's two instances.
But Tobey Maguire's villain kills Aunt May. You have like fucking all the older Spider-Man's villains are his of who he's fighting. Like there's no like what does the Green Goblin look in Tom Holland's universe? Do you know what I mean? It's all nostalgia based is what we're getting. And I fucking love it, don't get me wrong. I lost my shit. You know yourself, I did. I lost my shit with all this stuff. If they brought fucking Tony Stark back in fucking Secret Wars, I'd fucking lose it all over again. I just wonder, are they relying too much?
Right. I love Doctor Strange, right? Forget about that for a second. I think what you're talking about, though, Spider-Man, and I don't know if you'll have seen this one, it came out around the same time as Doctor Strange. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Loved it.
Those two movies did the multiverse right, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because in Spider-Man, two of them, their roles were integral because they helped Peter become Spider-Man properly and man up, basically, because they had been through all the shit that he was just after.
Yeah.
It was just after happening or whatever. And Mikey there, just funnily enough, mentioned at the same time as well. Best way to make a multiverse film, No Way Home was great, but it messed everything up. Now studios think bring back the old guys instead of focusing on everything new. Well, yeah, there's that too.
Like I think in a long-winded way, I think that's all I was really asking is like, are studios relying too much on nostalgia to boost kind of their ticket sales for these movies?
So let's go through the comments now before we go any further, because we're nearly.
Because I did rant. I mean, I know I ranted, but I was trying to get the point out. I
I understood fully what you were saying. Just reading back over some of the old comments there by accident. Jonathan said every character is always rumored to turn up in the various Star Wars shows. Original trilogy bounty hunters were 100% going to turn up in Book of Boba. They probably saw
But
the
see,
mess.
even those two comments from John on it right there, like just prove what you were saying a few weeks ago about like people creating the expectations in their head before they see the product and then they're disappointed.
Yeah, they create an image of what they want to see, and when they don't get it, they whinge.
Yeah. And then there's disappointment attached, then you see.
My custom fig of me is Road Dogg's body and Paul Ellering's head, just paint his hair and beard grey.
Nice.
Lord, getting out of here. The short length of the Disney shows really fucks up the pacing. Yeah, I think like episode 1 and 2 is slow. Then you've like 3 or 4 of major things happening. And then 5 is kind of slow again. And then you're like, oh, fuck, we're at the end of the thing. What's going to happen now?
And you know what? I mean, look, I don't write TV, but I never understood that concept of like write something chunky in the first episode and it's kind of slow paced for the second, and the third is up and the fourth is down.
It's like the 3 arc
6 episodes of just make 6 bangers.
3 arc structure Tubbs when you're writing anything.
Yeah, I know that, but like, I mean, let's be honest, that's a fucking Hollywood pretentious fucking structure. Just
but
make
that's what
6
they work
bangers.
off. It may be pretentious, but that's what they do.
Yeah. I agree.
Night Smitty, Chris. G4 says the fans are the worst. Stop placing our expectations to a show you've seen 2 minutes of a trailer for. Just sit down and let them present the show for you. Exactly. And Jonathan says the same. Also, stop nitpicking every minute detail. And Ben says, yeah, that is good, and people shouldn't spoil it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, Ben, that's just a jerk move to spoil. Well, it's everywhere on social media nowadays, anyway. Like so.
Yeah, I mean, social media is the worst.
My brother was going to watch a movie after school a couple of years ago, and he just came in and spoiled the whole thing. Well, he, sir, is an asshole. So, Tubbs, did you like Secret Invasion? Hard to get a read on how you feel.
No, it's not that I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Jonathan says multiverse stuff outside of comics sucks balls. Mikey says DC makes shit movie. Impossible.
Yeah, see, but
to be fair, though,
Mikey. Yeah.
To be fair, though, I would like to see.
The Flash wasn't a shit movie, dude. It was just really bad CGI.
What?
No, I was saying is the Flash. The Flash actually wasn't a terrible film. It was just.
Oh, you were serious. Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was deadly serious.
You're out of here. He's clearly on drugs, everybody.
Marvel and DC is better. It's a point of both.
No, there's shit films in Marvel as well. Just the Flash.
Yeah, that's my point, man. It's like more so. I mean, as I said, look, it's just since Phase 4 upwards.
No one wanted a Flash movie. We wanted a Keaton Batman movie.
Dude, if I'm being honest, if I'm being honest. Oh no, and John was right.
And Keaton got bitched out in that movie as well, I have to say.
It's just fuck me, like
they made him into an idiot, crashed into fucking Kryptonians and everything, killing himself. I thought the Illuminati scene was so unnecessary, pointless cameos. They all died so easily. But to be fair, people had been shouting out for fucking Krasinski to be Mr. Fantastic, and
no, but that's the point I think I was making is instead of it being like crucial to the story for them to be there, it just seemed like they were there to go like, oh, here's Joe Black Bolt and there's fucking Joe Cap or there's the fucking Illuminati, and then one that just wiped them fucking clean out. Like they were nothing. It just
they were just arrogant. I mean, they fucked up.
Oh yeah, big time. And I think that's it. It's just I mean me personally, I hope going into the next phase that they just squash the shows and go back to the movie formula. I really do.
Flash movie was woeful. Thank you, Mikey.
I enjoyed it, Mikey, to a point, man. I mean, I know it's not the best movie ever made, but I don't think it was as bad as everyone made out. But I do agree with what Jana was saying is they wanted a new Batman movie.
I think that's a special case though as well. Like we've discussed on here before.
Yeah, we've had in-depth talks.
When you've had an actor who's that much of a gone bean, like they're after tanking the whole DC universe because of it. Look at Blue Beetle.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's great. James Gunn is going to have an uphill battle trying to make a new DC universe work, man. It really is. And I know people say, no, he'll be fine. There's bad juice in
I think he's already fucked up, to be honest, because he hasn't cleared the decks fully.
No, not at all.
Start.
Like, I mean, realistically, I think he should have done. But like
Like,
he wanted to keep
this
his little toys
confusion.
like he had created as well, so.
There's this confusion about Gal Gadot now as well. Like, fuck her off with
Yeah,
Superman.
it's so fucking. It's just a clusterfuck, man.
Can't
As I
act
said,
for shit
it's
anyway.
embarrassing to be a DC fucking movies fan at the moment with the way the fucking thing is going. Because Aquaman is probably going to tank as well, and fucking,
See what you did there.
I did, yes,
With Tubbs and this one, the cameos and Multiverse Madness were shite. I had nothing apart from memories. I liked her saying I can
I
do
think
this
the
all
point I
day.
was making is if you removed all of the cameos and America Chavez and all that, and just made that movie about Doctor Strange and Wanda being the good and the bad, and then learning the lessons by the end, you still get to the same ending. Like you still get to the same place where she sacrifices and fucking, and he kind of becomes fucked up at the end as well. Do you know what I mean? You still get to that ending, but
Mikey says Spider-Verse is a great multiverse ending without relying on camera. I think animation
I agree.
is a lot
Across the
easier to do.
Spider-Verse. Have you seen Across the Spider-Verse yet?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, they have the nostalgia, they have the cameos, but it's nicely placed, and it's
But I
not
think
it's
it's
not
easier to do with animation though.
well, not even animation. I just think story wise is they didn't use it to fuel
Stories are more important than
fuel the
animation.
story forward. They became parts of the arc and the universe, and the story still tunnel forward, which is it's kind of what I mean about it. Is like you can still do these same stories without ramming it in, but the nostalgia whore inside me wants those fucking same things.
Spider-Man, Batman, and Iron Man sell merch. They sure do.
This is it.
I've come around now to the fact that I hope they recast Iron Man and Captain America eventually because.
I mean, look. I mean, I have a question for you. It's just off the cuff. I know we were talking with Star Wars, but we've kind of landed in the superhero land here again. Do you know after Phase 6 ends? Do you know when they get to Secret Wars and they have this big fucking thing? Do you think, like personally yourself, like I mean, I kind of know where I landed it, but I'm just personally. Do you think after all that ends, do you think that Marvel needs to, or should, or what would you like to even see? Would you like to see them? I don't know. Instead of continuing the Avengers and the characters they're doing, would you like to put a bow on that entire arc and then jump into like maybe the X-Men and just follow the X-Men?
I already thought about this, and I saw a story on comicbookmovie.com the other day where they're thinking of after Secret Wars. So, like in the comics of Secret Wars, all universes collide, and you make one big universe basically. So if they're on about doing that, and we'll say Secret Wars will be the last hurrah for all the legacy Fox characters, Sony characters, and MCU characters, and then starting a new MCU going forward, where they now have the rights to the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, Spider-Man, and start the whole fucking
will that be? But will that be still connected to the MCU that they've had, or will it be like a fresh reboot, fresh start?
It will have come from the MCU and all the universes.
But like technically a fresh start and
soft reboot. Is that the word they use nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Do you know what I think they do? I mean, I was even thinking about it the other day. It's like, do you know the way they started like Phase 1, and it was like, it was like the Hulk movie, Thor movie, Captain America, Iron Man, and then they went to the Avengers, and they just did an Avengers movie. I was thinking the other day, as I said, after Secret Wars, I said, like, how cool would it be if they just, I don't know, like, they started a brand new Phase 1, and it was just, it was like Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, fucking Professor X, and then lead into a big X-Men movie. And then you're building out your X-Men universe. And
or if you want to get super weird with it, like do a fucking a Starjammers movie or something like that's your Guardians.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But like do it in such a way that like you're kind of going like, and maybe that is the plan. Maybe that is like it'll still be connected to the MCU in a way, but it'll be different because, as you said, all the universes merge together, and then you kind of say goodbye to your Fox and your MCU characters, and then you start fresh with like different versions of the same characters, but in like a new fucking rebooted world. Or you just start, as you said, just start building out the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and
But then again, Tubbs, like that's 6 years time. We've seen at the moment some movies are flopping hard. We don't know what the box office will look like in 6 years time, and that's a whole other podcast.
Oh no, it is. It's a whole other story for a whole other podcast. But that is a genuinely good point you just made. Sorry, dude, but that's a good point you just made there. Like, I mean, it's not just MCU, it's not just DC. Just movies seem to be flopping hard right now. Movies that you would think would make fucking
Like
big bank aren't making big bank.
Transformers' latest movie was the lowest grossing.
I mean,
as
Blue
well.
Beetle, like, I mean, as well. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Brian, in the chat. Blue Beetle was reshot some things because
I don't know.
James Gunn apparently was looking at this to be the first film of the DCU. There's a reason why it was kind of pushed, and then I don't know. I think Blue Beetle probably could have potential, but I think I don't know. Do you know at this point, man, just fucking
It does.
Aquaman up.
I agree with Jonathan, though. It does look very generic. It's
Yeah.
very like Iron Man Jr. looking story or
I
something.
mean, look, to be fair, there's a lot of shots in it that are very Iron Man.
So many X-Men characters we haven't seen in films yet. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. You could build an entire fucking universe just around the X-Men and their villains, man.
And I hope, the one thing I hope with the X-Men is when they do them, they're actually adults and they're not kids in a school again, like fucking.
Like, could you imagine if Marvel had the balls, right, to start the fucking MCU, or not the MCU, but like an X-Men story with the fucking same similar story they did in the animated fucking 97 show with fucking sinister fucking like just fucking twisting the mind of Marth and just going fucking balls to the wall with that kind of a story. Like, I'd be like, fuck me. That shit fucking haunted me as a kid.
I hope they start with Krakoa or something like they did in the comics.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like
or not in the comics, but something
go
out there.
Go fucking wild. That's what I think. But I think they need to do that going forward. I think they need to do it with Star Wars. They need to do it with DC. They need to start taking chances. They need to start fucking just stop playing it safe and go balls to the wall. And because people,
I love it.
Do you remember I said to you about fatigue? Or is everyone fatigued from superheroes? I had another thought about the series. I think there is fatigue there, but I don't think it's from the studios, and I don't think it's from the movies, the shows. I think people have fatigued themselves by like ridiculous expectations, not being happy with the product they're watching.
On the internet after woke.
No, but what I don't mean is that it's like, but like people have done it to themselves, man. They've been looking at these things going, well, that cameo that I had in my head wasn't in that movie, so I don't fucking want to watch this. This is fucking shit. They're getting angry about stupid fucking shit that they shouldn't be getting angry about. They're looking at movies that they should be going to enjoy. Like you just said there, is not watch anything, just go and watch it and enjoy the show. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. No,
and like that, Tubbs, I am now fatigued, so we are in.
Yes, because I went on a rant and wrecked Brian's brain. I apologize, kids.
Once again, lads, thank you very much for tuning into the show. It was lots of fun tonight, and we got some awesome art a while ago.
Yes, it was an arty week.
Tubbs got punked by his own daughter, which is always fun.
That was very funny.
Yeah, from now on, we can't trust him with anything, unfortunately. Because he's a big dirty liar, or small dirty liar.
I'm just going to have to embrace the fact that my stick figure art is all I'm going to have to show from now on. I'm just going to have to embrace the truth.
They're not angry about the movies. They're just not going to see them because they're waiting for them on streaming services. That's another problem.
They're just not going to see them. That is another good point. That is a very good point. People are waiting for them to come on fucking streaming sites, aren't they?
Thank you, Mick. Mick says, we got clooned.
We did that, Mickey Mikey.
Peace and chicken grease, fellas. Great show.
Thank you very much, G-Force.
Thanks for dropping by, G-Force. Great work on the board
man,
as well.
Great work.
So guys, thanks for dropping by. We'll see you on the next one, and we'll have reviews of these two lovely guys up soon as well. So for your viewing pleasure, and thanks for all the support and helping me get to monetization, which is crazy. And thanks to this debauchery looking fucker over here as well for helping out every week. And yes, Saturday night, 11 p.m, we will be on Salacious Rum's channel for a charity stream. And
check us out, take your pants off and enjoy.
Yeah, as long as it's not in camera, come over and do what you like. So,
see you later, guys. Fucking streaming, kids.
Until